In today's society, wine is labeled as a substitute word of upper class, elegance, and social manner. As wine started to become an object of culture, more interest towards the wine industry has been showing in the crowd. The documentary film, Some Into the Bottle, brought the audience to the world of wine from sommeliers' perspective, and attempts to objectively, holistically, and informatively introduce wine to the audience through many rhetorical methods. However, it seems that the movie is romanticizing and over-positively portraying the wine world, and even subconsciously creating a cult and propaganda of the wine. Has director of Some Into the Bottle successfully delivered a story that is objective by telling from a sommelier's perspective? From the movie, we can see director Jason Weiss at least try to be objective and tell both positive and negative aspects of sommeliers. Jason Weiss collected statements about what is a sommelier from different people in the wine industry, including sommeliers, wine critics, and wine experts, and those statements are mostly positive and admiring.
Somms are now educators, they're judges, they are suppliers, they are distributors.
I feel like a sommelier when I'm opening a $5 bottle of wine with a $300 corkscrew.
In today's world, sommelier seems to be a very cool word where you can put on your business card.
But Jason also put this one interesting quote from UC Davis professor Carol Meredith, who also owns a vineyard herself.
Can there be any other business where there's so much bullshit?
But her comments about the sommelier business has so much bullshit is not further extended, nor did Jason Weiss further explain her comments with showing any negativity in the later of the film. But her comments actually make sense and can be supported by a research conducted in 2001. The researcher invited 54 wine experts to give their opinions on two glasses of wine. One appears to be red and one appears to be white, but both of them are actually from the same bottle of white wine, and the only difference is that the researcher dyed one of them into red color. Surprisingly, among the 54 wine experts participants, all of them believed that the two glasses of wine are from different bottles. The author's action of selecting this quote can be perceived as an attempt to be objective, but the lack of further explanation of this critic failed his original intention to tell both sides of the story. If the sommelier's occupation is so questionable, why did the author choose to tell a wine story from a sommelier's perspective? From Jason Weiss' interview with LA Weekly, he has stated that he was a bartender in college, so he is personally in favor of wine. On the other hand, before the movie Some Into the Bottle, he had also produced a prequel called Some, solely focused on the sommeliers and the sommelier certification exam, because one of his friends was devastating of taking this exam. The conversation that he participated with the sommeliers is the original motivation of producing the movie about wine and sommeliers. It is obvious to see that Jason Weiss favors the sommeliers group and incorporate this personal bias into the movie, even if it is done subconsciously. With all the reasons stated above, it seems that the movie Some Into the Bottle failed to achieve objectivity because the author told the story through the lens of sommeliers, which is a group that he's in favor of. And the ultimate question that we could think about is whether the occupation of sommelier is objective. Is it really necessary? The existence of this occupation could really be meeting the demand of the market, but could also solely be a promotional method to elevate wine culture to a higher status. This controversy is worthwhile to be aware of when you're watching the movie and accepting the message the movie conveys.